Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Hey everybody, it's the 4D podcast and things are a little different. We have a special guest today, Kirsten. I'm Jake.
I'm Dewey.
And Andy and Dennis aren't here today. They're working that double time at the dildo factory again. Together this time.
Oh yeah.
One's testing the other on the, they're taking turns testing on each other. And so that leaves us.
Yeah.
You might recognize her from the first episode. She's like in the back.
I was in the back annoying them.
Yeah.
So, this weekend, Batman vs. Superman came out, and I seen it. You guys are about to see it tonight.
In a good few hours, about 3 hours.
Yeah. It's a pretty long movie, too. My review on it, I don't want to say any spoilers or anything, but it was good, but not great.
Yeah.
They made a lot of unnecessary changes, and a lot of stuff, even though it's like a 2.5 hour movie, it felt rushed. But yeah, Ben Affleck was okay in it. He kills people, un-Batman-like, but he does kill people. Nobody major, just like hired goons.
Yeah.
But he does try to kill Superman. That's not a spoiler. That's the whole movie.
Yeah.
So I do recommend seeing it, but don't get high hopes that it's going to be the greatest movie ever. So
I think the reason why it was rushed is because they try to shove all these superheroes into this one movie.
Check people Marvel.
yeah.
Yeah, but the Marvel, Avengers felt kind of rushed at the beginning, but they...
The thing about cramming all those in there, I'm not going to say anything, but I thought they was going to have everybody going crazy, like everyone at once. They did work out adding the Flash, Cyborg, and Aquaman in very small parts.
Yeah. But the thing is with the Avengers, each of the Avengers had their own movie before.
Mm-hmm.
Wonder Woman doesn't have a movie yet.
It's slow.
Yeah.
Cyborg, Flash is a show, but I don't...
It's not the same Flash.
Yeah, that's what I thought. And Cyborg doesn't have a movie. These are all movies that are coming in the future. I guess they're trying to do something
backwards.
different. Yeah,
Yeah,
they're going
like,
backwards. It's exactly what it is.
Yeah, because in Batman they had to explain his origin, which took up more screen time, which could have been to more better
It was
things.
a fast origin, though. It was actually a dream sequence
Yeah.
that he was remembering his origin.
It still took up.
Yeah.
It did.
But yeah. So I mean, we're gonna see it tonight. So hopefully.
I don't
won't be
like Lex.
disappointed. Yeah.
Do not like Lex. He's very weird in it, man. And Lex is crazy, but he's always been smooth.
Yeah.
And very manipulative.
He's not Joker crazy, but
Yeah.
he's
This one, he's not as Joker crazy,
He's
but
just weird,
he's that
awkward.
fine line right before Joker crazy.
Well, the actor is terrible.
He
Terrible
plays
actor.
himself every single.
The
show.
guy from Zombieland, he plays the same in that.
There's only a couple movies where that character actually fits.
the really awkward, weird kind of person.
Zombieland was actually one of them.
Yeah.
He was not a good role for this. I don't recommend the casting director. I don't know what you were doing, but
I think the woman who played Wonder Woman.
I like Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
She was pretty spot on look wise.
As for the Aquaman thing, I think
Oh my
they should have
God.
kept to the original.
They're trying to make him look badass.
No.
That's the thing. Because people were going to shit on Aquaman.
They always do.
Because he's Aquaman. So you got to make him look cool and this super hot
it's not even
Samoan.
Aquaman anymore, though. It's not. They shouldn't even call him Aquaman anymore.
Yeah, he's like
Samoan's swimsuit model. That's what I get out of that.
Wow.
That's what I see out of that.
I mean, he does look kind of hot in a girl's point of view, but
Of
it's
course, he's a gorgeous man.
it's completely off from Aquaman.
He doesn't have blonde hair.
Aquaman
Some long
is
black
strong.
hair.
He is strong.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be as strong as Superman because
Yeah.
of the pressure of the water and everything.
It's
In
just
their
'cause he
defense,
talks
it's
to
just
fish.
it's hard to do it Aquaman justice though. But the animated movie, I think it's called Son of Atlantis or something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the one on
He was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was awesome.
Yeah.
He was wrecking shit.
He was a
And
beast.
they kept him his little blonde hair and then
The green-
his outfit.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have mind if they made him half Samoan and half Atlantean.
Is the guy actually Samoan? Because he looks Samoan.
I think so. Pretty sure.
But
Pretty
he,
sure he's
he would
Samoan.
still have blonde hair because of his Atlantean mother, and his skin
I
would
like
still
his
be
tattoos.
pale.
Like he has that Samoan tattoos, but they kind
And
of look like
what-
scales.
yeah,
I
what
do
a
like
cheetah.
that. Like instead of like a full-on costume, he has like scale tattoos.
I thought that was like actually armor. I never saw it. I
He
don't
does
know
have some armor, but
Oh,
some
okay.
of his tattoos.
why.
Because he doesn't have a shirt, so now his colors are orange, yellow, or orange, gold, and green.
Yeah.
But now he just has green and the gold armor.
Yeah.
And you didn't get to see much of Cyborg. You got to see him be not much of a spoiler. You just don't see much of him.
How did you get to see Flash at all?
You see a little clip,
Like his
but
costume?
you don't see him in his suit.
Wow. That sucks. But
Yeah,
Are we going to talk about Avengers Civil War?
we can.
can't wait for that.
I understand like the Marvel movies are big and they're really good, but I feel like they're too kid oriented. So that's
Yeah,
why I
they
like
gotta-
DC more. And I've always been a DC comic guy,
Yeah.
but I like the Marvel movies. It's just they're more kid friendly.
Yeah,
But
Deadpool.
I'll watch it, but
not
I'm
Deadpool, no.
not Deadpool. I'm not going to go to the theaters and see Civil War, but I'll see it when it comes out on DVD.
Dude,
Yeah, I still want to see it. I'm happy that they put Spider-Man in it. Apparently, who else is supposed to be in it? I'm trying to think.
They got Ant-Man. They got...
Yeah, Ant-Man.
You said Thor and Hulk.
I heard
are
they're not
gonna
gonna.
be
I
in it.
heard they're not gonna be in it. I don't know if that's facts or not, but that's what I just heard.
I
Don't
think
take my word
Thor
for it.
is trying to find out what his vision was in the other
I don't know.
Avengers movie, Age of Ultron. But yeah, I don't think he's gonna be in it. Hulk ran away.
Of course, that's what he always does. He's a wuss.
Yeah, and the whole war is pretty much between Spider. I think Spider-Man's going to switch sides.
That's what he did in
He's
the
a
comics.
different
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah, he's gonna start on Tony's side and switch over to Steve's side. Steve Rogers.
Why did you say Captain America?
Because
You
Steve
said-
is shorter.
You didn't say Tony Stark. You said Iron Man and Steve.
No, I said
I'm just thinking
Tony.
Minecraft.
I said Tony.
Did you say Tony?
Yes, I
I'm
did.
pretty sure you said Iron Man.
Oh,
Iron
you'll
Man
see
and
it.
Steve.
No, I said
I
Tony.
thought you said Iron Man. That's what threw me off. That you said one superhero name and you said
Well,
Steve.
as soon as you heard Tony, you automatically thought of Iron Man.
Yeah, I can't wait to see it. I think it's gonna be really good.
I'm unsure.
And
like,
Black Panther, dude, he looks
Black
Yeah.
Panther looks
awesome.
cool.
Oh,
And
man.
I hear he's supposed to get his own movie too.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
man.
is. He's supposed to get it in like 2017 or 2018.
Everyone I talked to went nuts about Spider-Man's mask. About the
Yeah.
It
eyes.
being animated.
I don't know how I feel about that.
It's
It
kind of
does,
like
and his costume does feel a little too cartoony.
yeah, like very animated, like Green Lantern.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's.
And the eyes, how like I do like that they're making it more like expression because
Mhm.
it's kind of hard to make expressions in a mask.
yeah.
Yeah.
But Deadpool did it without doing stupid
They
eye
did,
stuff.
dude. I don't know how they did it.
Hopefully,
Like-
it looks a lot better. They
Yeah,
clean
they
it
just
up
made
in the actual
the
movie.
lines get darker
Yeah.
so it looks like he squints. That's stupid.
Yeah.
But everyone went nuts about it. I don't see it, man.
It looks a little too cartoony.
Yeah.
Yeah, compared to everybody else, she's like realistic costumes.
Live action and everything, but and then he's just kind of like
And then the whole
Yeah.
underroots thing,
yeah.
that's kind of breaking the fourth wall.
Yeah. In a way.
Unless in that universe they do have underoos.
I don't know, but you kept hearing us talk about Deadpool.
Which is amazing.
It really
10 out of
is.
10, I give it.
One of my
Easily.
favorite comic book movies of all time.
They stayed true to the character. The story was great. They changed his origin, but for the better, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's literally in this Marvel Cinematic
It-
Universe. It isn't in the comic book universe.
It was, it's not a bad change.
No.
And it's kind of obvious why they did change
Mhm.
it, you know, to make the story fit.
Yeah.
smoothly.
Yeah. But there's some Deadpool fans who are pissed off about the origin being wrong and different, and I don't care. It
I
fit
like
really
it.
well. It
I like
smoothed
it.
well,
I
It
like
was
it.
great.
and Ryan Reynolds is perfect.
Yeah, he is meant to play that role.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
dude.
And all
After
the
what they did
Hugh
to him with X-Men,
Jackman.
Dude, whenever I read a Deadpool comic, I read it in his voice.
Yeah.
In my head, it's Ryan Reynolds' voice.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. If you haven't seen it yet, you go watch it.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And he turns a whore into a housewife.
Yeah. Like, dude,
The
like...
first man ever.
He's got magic.
But
It's great.
towards the end,
A lot of people didn't like Colossus. I thought that was funny.
I did
The
too.
way he looked was spot on to the
Yeah.
cartoon.
Uh-huh.
And but they said he is too jokey. Like I was like, that
he
was
wasn't
perfect.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
wasn't too jokey. He had a little bit of joke in him, but he still seemed very, very serious in the part that
Yeah, like
Yeah.
they could complain about that, but in like Avengers and all that, you see Thor making jokes and all that.
Yeah.
About his brother being adopted.
Yeah,
People
that's
never
not-
complain
The
about
guy- The
that.
guy I was talking, he's more like jokey and goofy.
Yeah.
But he was, but it matched very well.
it played off Deadpool very well.
I really like. I don't want to give it. I'm not gonna say no names, but at the end where he's like, "You should be a hero. You don't need to kill nobody," and then Deadpool just pulls the trigger. Oh, sorry.
By the way, I hear a lot of complaints about the villain. He's not like a very big villain. And
Which is true, but I liked it
It was big enough that Deadpool,
to get the buzz
Yeah.
started.
yeah.
especially since Deadpool does
And-
hold a grudge.
And it's a low budget movie,
Yeah,
what's
it
insane,
really
They
is.
gross, man, a lot of money.
so they couldn't make a whole big movie with their
Yeah.
budget. So they did what they could, and they fucking
Yeah,
nailed it.
I don't even know how, all these other big budget movies. They're
They can't do
trash.
half of what Deadpool did.
Dude,
Oh,
that,
God, no.
Like, that was ridiculous. They made a lot of money.
And what they did with Batman and Superman with Batman's Batsuit, everyone thought it was the coolest thing with the lights and the
Mhm.
Batbot, because kind of hinting with the white eyes in the comics.
Uh-huh.
And then fucking Deadpool came along and made the real
Yeah.
white eyes, and how comics really are.
Yeah.
Like, it can be done.
Yeah, it can. And not Spider-Man though. Obviously, he. Hey guys, I'm animated. So yeah.
But I do hope that Spider-Man in the Avengers is a lot more charismatic and a lot more of an asshole like he is in the comic books.
Yeah.
Because he's a little bit of a smartass.
A little bit. I hope Deadpool makes an appearance.
I do, yes.
So-
Or at least in the next movie, he makes if he's not in it, he makes fun of him not being in it.
Yes.
Like, I don't necessarily want him to take part in the war, but like, just pop up on
Yeah.
camera or something, or be holding the camera and like, hey, you see this shit?
Holy crap!
That would be hilarious.
The only
Yeah.
thing that would be a problem is that Fox owns Deadpool.
Yeah.
Or like, when right after the previews or whatever, we see Deadpool like getting in a theater chair and sitting down with some
Yeah.
popcorn and watching the movie.
That'd be
before it
awesome.
starts.
Yeah. I don't
That'd be
think
hilarious.
that'd be because two different corporations or companies own them, right?
Yeah.
Fox owns Deadpool and Sony owns Avengers, right?
No, Sony
No,
owns
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, but
Yeah.
they lease.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They sign an agreement to let
Fox
Spider-Man.
owns all of the X-Men characters and Deadpool.
I could be wrong about this, but I believe the agreement with Spider-Man was they can't make a single movie, just Spider-Man movie.
Yeah.
He's allowed to be in the Civil War, but they can't make their own Spider-Man movie.
That's why they chose different actor.
Yeah.
And I'm happy they did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like the Ultimate Spider-Man.
That was trash.
I don't even think I've seen the second one, but I didn't like the first one.
Yeah.
I haven't seen any of them, and I just don't like the actor. I've seen clips
It's
of
bad
them.
acting, and I don't know. I just didn't like the story.
So
and all
about that Tobey Maguire, man.
I liked Tobey Maguire. The third one started to go. It wasn't. It's still good, but
Yeah.
that's when it started to lose its handles.
Yeah. And he's getting old now, so that's probably why they stopped it too.
Yeah.
Dude's almost 40 and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I guess we'll segue into the
Yeah.
next topic, right?
One thing we was talking about a little bit before. What are your top 5 games of all time? You don't have to listen to any order. 'Cause that's really hard. I'm having a hard time kind of condensing it down to just 5.
Yeah.
Do you have any off the top of your head?
I think I could name my 5. No specific order. The Halo franchise, Bungie's Halo franchise. Don't 343. I'm not even including. That's not
agree with
Halo
that.
anymore.
It's not.
Not Halo anymore. I'm not even considering it. Reason why? Because it's Halo. I grew up with Xbox. That's all I played, and it's just great. Story's great. Characters great. Enemies are great. Gameplay's great. Everything about it's great. And like I said, 343 had to ruin
changed
all
a
of it.
lot in gaming.
And that's one of them. Another one would have to be DC Universe Online.
Nice.
That's probably I love. I
We're
put
about to get that when it
Yeah.
comes up on Xbox.
I've played that. I put so many hours into that. and it's just you make your own superhero and fight
Yeah, who
among
doesn't
other
want to do
superheroes.
that?
Yeah, and an MMO with other people that made their own superheroes. Like, come
I'm
on.
gonna take this off.
Yeah, it is pretty hot in here.
And my third one would have to be the Elder Scrolls franchise. Elder Scrolls, including Elder Scrolls Online.
Yeah, I liked it.
Man.
It's a different take on Elder Scrolls, but it's good. It's still an Elder Scrolls
obviously, Oblivion and Skyrim, flawless games.
game.
My fourth pick would have to be probably Darksiders franchise. I don't know if you heard of that. Darksiders.
Oh.
Yeah, Darksiders is pretty good.
I love that game. I know, like, people are gonna be like, "Oh, it's like God of War," but
It's super parkour
I just think
oriented.
it's better than God of War in my opinion, just because like the story's awesome.
Yeah, the story's
I
way
like
better.
God of War's not in my 5, but I
Yeah.
do really like God of War.
And my fifth one, I was thinking Minecraft, but that's just like, you know.
Eh.
I was gonna say Minecraft.
Oh, I mean that's.
I don't know. Like, I love Minecraft. I don't know if it's in my top 5.
Yeah.
It's probably my top 10, but
I would
not
say top 10.
5.
But my fifth one would have to be Terraria.
Minecraft's under Terraria?
Yeah, dude, Terraria, dude.
Minecraft has so many possibilities with its mods and everything.
Yeah, but so does Terraria. Like, dude, just with vanilla games.
Are there mods for Terraria? Never seen them.
Yeah.
I never watched too much Terraria stuff
Like-
anyways.
The game on Steam's like but well, maybe it might be $10. When I bought it, it was $5. It wasn't on sale either. $5 and over 100. I put over 200 hours of gameplay into that.
You know how much hours I put into Minecraft?
Like, just because the vanilla games, like, yeah, Minecraft's got its endless building and stuff like that, and its somewhat endless survival.
Yeah.
Dude, Terraria, like, it doesn't have endless, but it's just, there's so much you have to do. There's so many bosses, gear, weapons.
That's something Minecraft lacks.
Like, so many things. I put so many hours into this game. And then when they added the 1.3 update, I went ham bone. Like, it was, dude, yeah. So, and I might think of more to switch out with Terraria, but that was just the first thing that came to mind, so.
Okay. Yeah, because we just said this right before we started filming. We was talking about this. You want me to go first?
You go right ahead.
Okay, so again, no order. I want to say Halo and Elder Scrolls like you, so that's 2.
That's
I'm
probably
a-
what I'm gonna say too.
I'm gonna go with Knights of the Old Republic 2. I like 1, but 2 by far better than the first one. What else?
Minecraft?
Monster Rancher.
Oh,
Yeah, I knew you were gonna
Fourth
say
one?
that.
I still have that in my collection. I've been wanting to stream that forever. I'm still
Yeah.
trying to work out the mechanics with that. So what am I at?
4.
4. So number 5 might be Spyro.
I was thinking that too, Spyro. I might switch that out
Maybe.
with Terraria.
I'm gonna stick with Spyro.
I'm gonna say the third Spyro. I forget what it was called, the third one, but we had to collect the dragon eggs and stuff like that. I'm probably gonna switch out with that
That's nostalgia
one.
mostly.
I love
Yeah.
it. It's great. So
I like Crash Bandicoot, but I think Spyro is better than Crash Bandicoot.
Spyro's awesome. Amazing.
So you got 5.
Currently,
It could be anything.
I know, but currently, I really, really, really love Stardew Valley. It's like
Never played it.
it's like
Never heard of it.
Yeah, I never even heard of it either.
it's a new game. It's like a mix of Harvest Moon and Terraria.
Harvest Moon was okay. It didn't like pull me in to the point where I had to play it every day like you're supposed to, because it's like a real time game. But
Well,
it's okay.
Mostly those games are towards girls. I don't want to say that. It's
Animal
mostly
Crossing was good. Though.
yeah, Animal Crossing. I love Animal Crossing.
But
But-
my daughter Animal Crossing. We never played.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, Stardew Valley's like kind of like Terraria and Harvest Moon mixed together, because you can go into mines and defeat slimes and monsters and zombies and skeletons and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And it's pixelated.
You know what I've noticed about Animal Crossing? Like, you're like stuck there in debt by a bunch of animals.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what I just noticed. Like, yeah, you're in debt. You gotta pay
and
back.
all you eat is fruit.
You don't even have to eat.
Yeah.
But anyways,
Good one.
Fallout series.
yeah, that would probably be 10 for me. Top 10.
Same.
So
No,
that's
not for me.
Fallout, Stardew Valley, Halo,
Elder Scrolls.
Elder Scrolls,
The
and
fifth
then my fifth one. That one's really hard.
Sims.
Maybe.
Sims is cool.
I love Sims.
I always had.
Since I'm a girl, I have a different perspective on things. I like
Yeah.
living my life out into
What
beings
about
that
Oh,
actually can do
I-
shit
I-
and don't leave them
I don't
there.
actually have one now, but I used to always keep at least one Sims games in my collection. Like I would always trade in games, but I was like, I can't trade this in until I get a new Sims.
Yeah.
I always made sure I had a Sims game.
Yeah, Sims 4 is pretty fun, so I probably, that's my 5.
I thought you were going to choose one of the Binding Isaac games.
I was thinking about it, just Binding of Isaac in general, Afterbirth,
Yeah.
Rebirth, they're coming out with a new one.
Original.
But speaking, you about to say something?
No.
Speaking of Animal Crossing, a little story about when we was kids. Well, I'm older, but I had the Animal Crossing for DS, the first one for the DS, it's New Leaf.
Mm-hmm.
10 times better than the GameCube version, which I like the GameCube version.
Yeah.
The DS one was amazing. And I let our younger sister Courtney, because she had her own DS and everything, she like, can't I play Animal Crossing? I was like, okay, but don't play on my DS, because I don't want you ruining my save. So she puts in hers. I didn't realize at this time that the save is on the cartridge, not the DS. And it's not her fault, because I even told her she could start a new game, because I thought it was saved on the DS. And I had, because on that one you get 5 rooms. Fucking phone. You get 5 rooms instead of just a basement, enlargement, living room, and upstairs.
Yeah.
You get a whole bunch. You get left room, right room, back room, and all that. I had 1 room left. I had all my rooms, but I had to pay off 1 room. And she erased it all, and I was like, I can't do this. I traded it, and I was like, I can't do it, man.
Can't look at it.
I still have New Leaf on my Courtney's DS, our little sister. I've not finished it. I took a break from it for it's been 2 years.
It's good, man. It's really good.
It is. I love Animal Crossing.
And there's a third one I haven't played that.
That's for the
It's
Wii.
for the Wii. I don't know how good that is.
The people said it was really good, but I'm just not a Wii person.
Was
Yeah.
the original Animal Crossing on the GameCube? Is that the original one?
Yes.
And since we're on the topic of games, I know you can't talk much about this because you haven't played, but Division.
I've
The-
barely even heard about it. I've probably seen stuff, but
It's kind of a big game, but I think the hype's too big for it.
Oh, yeah.
We've been playing Division, and I'm behind because I don't play as much because I work and family and school.
because
and
he
all
has
that.
a life.
So it's hard for me to level up to them because they're fighting these higher people, and I'm getting one shot killed every single fucking time. And then the connection, at least one of us always freezes up and gets kicked.
Yep.
And where are your complaints? Because that's one of my. Those are my.
I mean, it's not a bad game. Division's not a bad game any way, shape, or form, but it's not a good game to me.
Yeah, it's definitely not game of the year, and it had too much hype.
Yeah, too much hype for it, and I'll tell you why. Okay, I'll tell you my rating, my overall rating for it, my final verdict of the game. Yeah, but
Back.
anyways, I'm gonna give it 6.5 out of 10.
I would probably do the same thing.
6.5 out of 10.
Another thing that I didn't mention, it's not an MMO. They advertise it as an MMO. It is not. There's not different factions. There's not different classes. You can get every perk in the game. You can do anything in the game. It's like everyone has an equal chance, which is good. But an MMO is choosing your own class, choosing your own faction,
Yeah,
and working together as a team.
To
with-
level up
with
and get
different-
new gear.
Different
Yeah.
person being something different, so you can benefit each other.
Yeah, and like even if it's not, if you guys are like, oh, they didn't advertise as an MMO, they advertised as an RPG. It's still the same thing. When you play an RPG, you don't just be any class you want whenever you want. Elder Scrolls Online is a perfect example,
Yeah.
and Elder Scrolls in general, because
All other scrolls, yeah.
when you play through a game and you play that class, you want to play through it again as a different class, which is good replayability. You know, but on Division, there's no need to make. There's literally no reason to make a second character. There is no reason.
It really isn't.
There isn't, because you can just get any perk you want. All you have to do is just do the 3 faction missions, and that's it. Then you get any of the perks, and you don't have skill points.
It's your wife.
2 of them was.
Anyways, where was I?
You could play as
Oh
many
yeah,
as you
there's no skill points.
Yeah.
Like
there's
you just
not.
like I said, you unlock anything. So there's no really, and the leveling up is useless. Yeah, you level up just to get the higher level weapons, but there's seriously no reason. When you level up, you don't get any skill points. You know, you don't like a typical RPG. You know, and
Yeah.
the combat is kind of stale. The reloading, the recoil, like dude, you're supposed to be a trained soldier and you're like shooting like you've never shot a gun before.
Yeah.
And like the enemy AI is terrible. They just run up on you. Who does that in real life? If you're in war, I've
Yeah,
never.
They're getting shot. And
Yeah, they just run up to you. Like it makes no sense. Why are they all crowding and surrounding you? Like you're supposed to stay behind cover. They want you to stay behind cover the entire time. But how are you supposed to stay behind cover when they're just charging at you? It makes no sense. It's contradiction. Like that just makes no sense to me. And there's no ammo in your clips all the time. You're running out of ammo all the time. Even if you have a good clip size, it still runs out really quick for some reason. The dark zone is just terrible.
I haven't done that yet.
It's so laggy. Like it's
Their
ridiculous.
servers are bad.
Yeah. And I'm not gonna get into what's good about it. That's just too much. But like I said, there is a lot of good stuff, but there's a lot of bad stuff. They shouldn't have. It came out way. They should have waited a year or so to release the game. And yeah, they let it out way too early. I cut myself off for a second there, but another thing, there's no customization. None.
That makes me mad.
There's no customization.
I love customization. Like I'm a very creative person, and that's my favorite thing in video games is creating stuff.
Yeah.
And there's no choose a face.
Yeah. Choose a face and then get your glasses.
Yeah.
And I know I keep referencing Elder Scrolls, but that should be like the standard now is Elder Scrolls. Because look at Elder Scrolls Online, any Elder Scrolls game, they have all this content, and you can customize your character in depth. They have in depth everything. They should have done that. Like Ubisoft, what are you doing? Like, they shouldn't have. They should have waited.
Well, that's like I wanted that tangent. I don't think it was last podcast of how developers are lazy nowadays, and they just we only have to get half of this game done, and we just patch the rest of it.
Yeah, that's like.
And then cut half of it in half, or
And then make you pay for a DLC.
Yeah.
exactly. That's exactly what I was gonna say.
Like, it's just I wish they wouldn't have just threw it out there so early.
And they even have a beta. You think it would be fleshed out since they had a beta.
But I don't even know why they even did
So
that.
it's pretty much just the beta, carbon copied into an
I
actual
never played the
game.
betas,
And
but
not sort of, but not really. It's kind of But in the missions, like, come on, what is up with the terrible? If this is an RPG, as you say, the missions are garbage.
yeah, and they're all the same.
Yeah.
Go here, kill these guys. Maybe put a hook on a fucking box.
Yeah, like it's basically the same thing every time. There's no really real story mode. It's not an RPG. It's like
It's not RPG. It's not MMO.
It's like the 50 Cent game.
Pretty much.
That's really all I have to say. Really, there's probably some more I can think of, but not really at the top of my head. Anything else you have to say about it? Because I know
it's frustrating as hell.
Yeah, and the loot is kind of bad, and like the guns are they don't have enough variation in guns. It's like the same. There's like for assault rifles, there's like the police M4. There's the Scar. There's the what other stuff? Well, there's like 4 different types of assault rifles and like 3 different types of LMGs, and just like there's not many variation of different guns.
The loot is in the dark zone, which is PvP if you don't play the game.
Yeah.
That's the only way to get the good loot.
Yeah. I mean, you could get good loot from you could somehow get good loot from a boss if you wanted to during one of the missions, but in the leveling up system, it's broken.
It really is, because I'm a lot lower than you guys, and we're going against like level 20s or whatever, and I was level 7. My meter just goes up. Just a little bit.
Yeah. Like if he's level 7, he's fighting level 20s. His XP bar should be skyrocketing. They need to let it, there's really you shouldn't even give if you're gonna make it that low. Don't even give XP for killing enemies. There's no point.
Yeah.
There's seriously just no point. And,
I think that their idea was you would have a person who's a super high level start a party and have all these little people come in and get tons of XP and skyrocket. But
I think
still,
It's
well,
just-
no,
but
they wanted to level that out.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's exactly what most people do. If somebody plays the game for like 30 hours straight,
Yeah, but I don't know. There used to be some type of balance there.
And like, so we're in a predicament right now where we have the highest, the lowest level mission is like a level 22 mission. I'm level 18.
Yeah.
Dennis is level 19. You're level like what, 12, 11?
11. I'm 11.
And we can't even. What do you want us to do? Run around and do the freaking encounters for 3 hours straight and hopefully level up? Like, they don't even give enough XP. Barely any.
Yeah. Fighting people does not give you hardly any.
And doing the little side missions and encounters. They barely give you any XP as well. Like, what do you expect us to do so we can do these other missions? I don't understand.
They're
Like,
probably gonna add in microtransactions.
yeah, double XP. Like, I don't know. I mean, hate us for saying that
Like, don't get me wrong. It's a good game, but not.
it's above average.
Yeah, but that's exactly what it is.
Above average. 6.5 out of 10. Doesn't deserve a 7. That's too generous.
And to be honest, I wouldn't pay $60 for it.
I'd pay the most I'd pay for it is like 30.
Yeah.
At max 30. That's it. And the level cap's 30. Level cap is 30. That's it.
they'll release DLC that let you guys go up higher.
That's what they always do.
And I know how I mentioned DC Universe earlier, and I think their level cap is 30 as well. But there is so much stuff you can do in that. So
Yeah,
much.
So much to unlock. Different.
Yeah. And if it's supposedly an MMO, there's no dungeons. I mean, you do the missions, that's somewhat of a dungeon, but not an actual dungeon, alright?
Yeah.
Like,
Not to mention you can customize your character the way you want and give them the powers that you want.
yeah, like there
You
is.
could be a good guy or a villain. You don't have no choice in Division.
No, you're just, I'm here and I can get any skill I want and any perk and stuff like that. It's very, like, stupid. Like I said, you could be anything you want. There's no replayability whatsoever. Once you max out a character, get everything with him, there's no reason to play the game again. No, there's literally no reason. Like, oh, you can, go back through with another character. Well, no, you can't.
What's the point?
Yeah, you already have that character with
It's
everything.
not like the gameplay is going to be different.
Yeah, like it's not an RPG whatsoever. Just because there's a leveling up system and there's skill points, that's not an RPG to me. And like Borderlands, that's a good RPG. That's a good representation
Oh,
of an RPG.
And it just
I love
came
Borderlands.
to Xbox Live for free.
Yeah,
Which
Borderlands.
I still need to download that.
Yeah. So definitely have to start playing that. I've never played the first one. Beat the heck out of the second one.
I never played any of them, but I watched the gameplay. I know the basic story. I know some of the characters.
Yeah. And the pre-sequel, I could not get into it. I couldn't.
I heard it was good.
Yeah, I don't know. I just wasn't for me. I guess playing the second, I'm just so into the second one. That was my game. So first one is pretty good so far. So yeah.
And I think that wraps it up.
Yeah.
You're going to cut it short here since our whole cast isn't here. And so yeah. See ya.
See ya.
Make sure to comment and shit. Don't literally shit unless you're watching this on the toilet.
Yeah.
I do that sometimes. But see ya.
See ya.